Hello, welcome to the channel. Thank you for watching. This is the 100th video as well for Naked Bikers, so welcome to the 100th video. So this video is all about me and my 6-month time frame with my Triumph Tiger 900 GT Pro. So it's an update as to how I've fared and what I like about the bike, and it's pretty much everything I like about the bike. If you've seen the previous video for the 1 month ownership of this, I wasn't overly struck on the connectivity, but having correctly paired everything together, I've had no issue with connectivity, so connectivity is fine. Another thing that I love is the cruise control. The cruise control just works. You just set it at the appropriate speed you want to be at, and it's virtually set and forget. It works well. It's just great for obviously having no fatigue with your right hand in relation to the throttle. Brings me on to the actual shift assist. The shift assist works very well, exceptionally well going up the gears, and I think it's user error as I come down the gears, maybe different speed or not the appropriate speed, but sometimes it's a bit clunky going down the gears, but I'm putting that down to me because going up the gears is extremely smooth. The seat is extremely comfortable. I did mention that first time around, and I've had no fatigue in the bottom area in relation to being on the bike for a few hours, having no fatigue regarding that. The seat is extremely comfortable. I have had a pillion rider as well, so my wife Catherine has been on the back of the bike and she found the seat extremely comfortable, and this bike would be no problems touring up, no problem. I did get a set of panniers and a top box for this bike as part of a whole deal which was in a second-hand package. This bike was not brand new, so they were a freebie and they're fine. The heated seats on the bike, both myself and my wife had the heated seats on in the winter time and didn't find we had overly any benefit with it. I did ride out again on my own and it was quite cool, and well, cool for Western Australia standards anyhow, and again I didn't feel particularly any benefit from the seat. Now it might just be a lot better in colder climes. I got to a point, I think I was up to 12, 13, 14 degrees, and I don't think you get the benefit of those sort of temperatures. It's hardly cold at those temperatures, so I've yet to really test the heated seat when it's really cool. Hope you're enjoying the actual views here from the West Coast Highway of Perth, Western Australia. The Indian Ocean is to my left. So I've had no real issues with anything apart from one little niggle, which I'm hoping will be sorted when I next have the bike serviced, and that is supposedly the brake piston in the front brakes. When I'm slow manoeuvring or wheeling the bike in and out of the garage and full locking the handlebars, there's a bit of a strange noise, a bit of a groaning noise as I turn left or right when I'm manoeuvring the bike. I have been advised by Triumph that that could well be the brake piston. I don't know if it's actually going to be covered in the warranty, because let's face it, a brake's really covered. So my service is due in December. As we film this, it's September, so there's about 2.5 months before I'm set for having the service done. So I will find out then whether there's going to be an expensive bill or not. It'll be quite expensive, no doubt, anyhow, with it having a biggish service. I think I must be around the 20,000 kilometre mark. I actually haven't checked, and it's not easy to find on the TFT here. Which brings me swiftly to the TFT display. I'm not a big fan of it. I can take it or leave it, really. There's lots of space on there. It's a 7-inch TFT, but it's not utilised the best. Triumph maybe have made a big thing of showing this rev counter, or the revs in the middle of the display, and pushed out useful information to the edges. So what do I mean by that? What I mean is that even though I can read it from where I'm at, the current temperature is 20.5 degrees, the current time is 17 minutes past 4 in the afternoon, but it's small in the fonts. It could be a lot bigger. Yes, I can see very clearly the kilometres per hour I'm going, which is very useful to see, especially here in Western Australia. Say no more. But the Triumph seem to focus a lot on the actual graphic to the rev counter, and yeah, pushed out useful information to the edges. So ideally they could have presented that information more clearly and bigger, and not got so obsessed with that rev counter, but that's just my opinion. As for the general display for colours and yeah, the general look of the TFT, yeah, I'm not that struck, really. It could be nicer. The new Tiger 1200, that has a lot of a more appealing display, and that would be nice to have on this bike. I doubt whether Triumph would actually put it as an update via the software. Even if you paid for it, I wouldn't mind doing that, but I doubt that would be available. Okay, well, I think I've covered the most things that I want to cover in relation to a 6-month time frame. It's a shame this service hasn't been done as yet. I might do a video later just to advise of how much that service cost was and what got done, and whether that brake piston, if it was the brake piston being an issue, I can update then. Let me just check through that I've actually gone through everything I've wanted to. So I've mentioned the TFT, I have mentioned the cruise control, I've mentioned the seats, the heated seats, I've mentioned the the shift assist. It's not a quick shifter, it's the shift assist. So yeah, I think I've pretty much gone through everything I wanted to. Am I happy with my purchase? Most definitely so. As I mentioned, it has been a purchase on the second-hand market. The bike's exactly the same, and I've had no issues really, like I say, so I'm happy with my purchase. Definitely would buy a bike like this again. In the future, maybe a 1200, I don't know. I am contemplating having a test ride on the 1200, but if I did buy one, it would be quite a number of years into the future. There's no reason to actually sell this bike on as yet. I don't think I will, to be honest. Alright, well, hopefully this video has been of some use to somebody. Thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. You can see our back catalogue of 100 videos. To those who have stuck around, thank you very much for supporting the Naked Bikers channel. More videos to come in the near future, so stay tuned. And once again, thanks for watching. Bye for now.